mo, Carla, dito sa Pilipinas talagang marami tayo iba't ibang regions na kumbaga pinagmamalaki ang iba't ibang mga produktong dala nila. At ngayong umaga makakasama naman natin at mapag-uusapan natin ang mga produkto mula sa Cordillera Region. Ito ang pag-uusapan natin ang One Town, One Product program din ng ating bansa. So ngayong umaga makakasama natin para pagkwentuhan yan si Director Grace Falgi Baluyan, ang Provincial Director ng DTI Kalinga. Magandang umaga po, Director.
Morning, Sandro and Carla, and nice to be guesting once again in your show.
So welcome back po. And Director, siguro to start off, siguro pag-usapan muna natin itong One Town, One Product program na nahatid sa atin ng DTI.
Actually, yung One Town, One Product was a program that started in the early 2000 pa yan eh. It was basically conceptualized to steer up participation from other agencies other than the Department of Trade and Industry. So LGUs were asked to identify one product that they would like to develop. So from there, we look at what needs the product needs so that it could reach the market. So mamaya makikita po natin yung mga produkto ng mga different OTOPs na
kumbaga yung mga pinili ng mga town na kanilang ipupush kumbaga para maging produkto ng kanilang towns.
Yes, we are actually featuring 73 exhibitors. So, from at this point in time, hindi na lang isa yung produkto ng isang munisipyo. Madami na. So, nagsimula lang tayo dun sa OTOP para lang makita natin yung impact nung programa.
Yes.
So, from there, nakita naman ng mga local government units, mga micro-enterprises and other agencies na pwede nating suportahan yung isang produkto at malayo ang mararating nito kung nagsasama-sama yung tulong. So, yung natin na convergence. So, ganun po yung konsepto ng OTOP. Pero ngayon, hindi na siya masyadong kilala as an OTOP. Rather, we just consider them as products that we promote or priority products. For the Cordillera, actually, tatlo yung produkto na priority. We have coffee, we have tourism, and heirloom rice.
Yes.
Okay. And Director, meron po bang ibang mga bansa na gumagamit ng sistemang ganito?
So nag-benchmark po tayo sa Japan. Meron silang OVOP, One Village, One Product.
Okay.
So, doon sila yung nauna eh. So, nakita natin kung paano nagprogreso yung mga produkto nila. Di ba pag pumupunta tayo ng Japan, ang gaganda ng mga packaging nila. Ang dami-dami nilang produkto. Lahat naka-anchor sa tourism.
Yes.
So, yun din yung gusto nating gayahin kasi yung Cordillera Region actually offers a lot of tourism potentials eh. So, it is now being seen in many provinces of the Cordillera. Ako din, I had the opportunity to visit naman yung OTOP ng Thailand. So, yung local government unit ko, yung Tabuk City, siya yung nag-sponsor sa amin plus a number of micro-enterprises to visit. Doon ko naman nakita yung laki ng tulong ng gobyerno sa kanila na at that time hindi kayang ibigay. Pero ngayon na ibibigay na rin natin sa ating mga micro-enterprises.
And ma'am, alam natin na parang kumbaga itong pagpo-focus at pagtulong ng DTI sa mga iba-ibang towns ay kumbaga gumaganda yung livelihood at yung pagbebento nila. Pero ano po siguro yung maitutulong nito culturally naman para po sa mga towns at sa kanilang mga produkto?
Kasi yung mga produkto natin ay produkto rin ng kultura yan.
Yes.
Kagaya ng kape. Sa Cordillera kasi, lahat kami mahilig uminom ng kape. Pag bumibisita ka sa mga bahay, talagang pinapakape ka kahit na first time mo mag-visit. So, kagaya din ng heirloom rice na aming pinuproduce, yung heirloom rice is yung alam nyo siguro na organic rice.
Yes.
So, that's considered as slow food. Yung i-grow mo siya ng mahabang panahon using natural agriculture. Hindi ka magpe-pesticide.
Yes.
So, not only do you really consume a product that is pesticide-free, nakakatulong ka din in the preservation of the terraces kasi yung mga heirloom rice na yan, they're grown in the famous rice terraces of the Cordillera.
Yes.
Plus also our backstrap or our lumuven items, basically bahay-bahay yan. You have a group of women who do the weaving during their spare time. So magandang pasyal. At pag bumili ka ng produkto at nakita mo yung lugar, medyo may memories ka na babaunin.
May nare-relate mo doon sa
ito, ni-weave ito ng isang woman dun sa Kalinga or in Mountain Province or in Benguet.
Yes.
Sandro, naisip ko lang, no? Di ba ngayon merong parang shift na gusto ng mga tao healthy,
Yes.
nauuso yung mga organic, so it would also be good for these products, lalo na yung rice, di
Yun
ba?
nga eh.
Parang talagang in demand siya ngayon.
Nagko-complement siya sa, yun nga, sa mong trend na parang healthy lifestyle. And yun nga, parang at least we also get to support the local products and give, parang nakakatulong na rin tayo para sa culture din natin as well.
Director, na-feel nyo ba yun, yung parang increase in demand?
Yeah, actually, the concern now is maybe we're selling more than we should be consuming. So, nawawalan kami ng opportunity to consume good food. But basically, sa interviews namin, pinakamalaki na yung 20% of production that is being sold in the market. We still retain most of it for local consumption.
Alright, ito po mama, ano pa po ba mga iba nating mga programa na kumbaga inline dito sa ating mga proyektong ginagawa sa pagtulak sa mga produktong ito?
Sa aming pagtulong sa mga micro-enterprises, basically 4 na components yung ginagawa natin. To market, kailangan makarating yung produkto doon sa consumer. Second, access to finance, kasi kung mag-expand ka ng market, gusto mong pagandahin yung kalidad ng produkto mo, kailangan may pera. So, nililink natin sila sa mga financing institutions. And then we also help them improve productivity and quality. So, pwede siyang training, pwede siyang equipment provision to our SSF. And then, of course, meron tayong business environment. Doon naman pumapasok yung mga local government units. Kailangan supportahan nila, bigyan nila ng magandang environment yung ating mga micro-enterprises. Kasi nga, micro yan, maliit. Walang capability to do things on her own. So, kailangan talaga yung suporta. And yung mga programa natin is basically interagency yan. So, we involve not only the local government units, we see to it na may nagpa-partner tayo with the Department of Agriculture relative to sustainability or volume. Kasi problema talaga sa amin, anong ipaprocess mo pag kulang yung volume? So, we work closely with DA, DAR, DOLE, and a lot more of agencies and non-government organizations to see to it that we have one focus in the promotion of one product.
Yes.
Okay, and Director, available po ba yung mga products dito? Like, is it accessible or do we have
To Baguio.
Baguio? Parang reason lang para
mag-Baguio.
Actually, mamayang hapon at 2 p.m. at the Carousel Hall ng Festival Mall in Alabang, we will be running a week-long trade fair. It's called Impakabsa Trade Fair. This is actually on our 21st year na. We started in 1992. Iba-iba lang yung venues natin. So, you can see all the products of 72 exhibitors.
Wow, ang
Dami,
dami,
no?
daming produkto yata.
So, yung nakikita nyo dito, ano lang yan, parang konti lang yan.
Kakapiranggot pa lang
Yeah.
itong ano.
So, marami tayong makikita doon, particularly on products na may base sa culture.
Siguro ma'am, papag-usapan natin like yung mga products na dala natin at kung kumbaga saang region siya nanggaling at anong town ang nagpo-focus dito. Itong hawak ko ay yung Las Bacan heirloom rice at yung Balatinaw. Ma'am, ito pong dalawang to, saan po ito galing naman?
Tignan ko ha, kasi all the provinces have the same type. Ito, this is from Benguet. So, this is, we call this, siguro normally you call this red rice.
Red rice, yes.
Some, yung may brown din, ibang variety. So, ito po siya galing Benguet. And then, ito naman is from Benguet din siya. Bungan from the municipality of Benguet. But you find all these products also in Kalinga, Ifugao, Mountain Province, where you have the rice terraces.
Yes.
Kasi these are actually said to be maintaining the rice terraces.
Yes. So kumbaga, healthy ka na mamuhay, nakakatulong ka pa sa pag-maintain ng isang cultural heritage site.
And of course, we also have our woodworks.
Yes.
Saan po sila galing?
This one is from Abra.
Okay.
So, nakikita na rin natin yung mga bagong designs that are incorporated. In Abra, they also have bamboo, yung e-bamboo.
Yes.
So, it's really nice to look at the new designs of our wood furnishings and bamboo furnishings. Magaganda pang pasyalan yun. And I think it's relatively cheaper
Yes.
sa amin kasi yung source is really from doon na sa
Doon
area.
lang
Yeah.
gagaling. And how about the coffee naman po, Mama? Nakikita natin na medyo marami po tayong dalang coffee. These are from different towns po and then may different blends po siya. So,
Yeah.
they don't really directly compete with each other kasi kumbaga specialty coffee rin siya, no?
Yes, meron tayong sinasabi na yung origin. Maganda rin kasing tikman natin na separately these products and determine, malalaman natin, ito galing Kalinga to. Because in Kalinga, our coffee is shade grown, they're organic,
Yes.
so mas masarap.
Okay.
So, daw sabihin ko kasi yun yung feedback ng ating mga buyers. But in Kalinga, it's largely Robusta.
Robusta.
So, in other provinces, they have Arabica. So, yung Arabica naman, that's largely yung iniinom mo pagpunta ka ng Figaro or Starbucks.
Yes. Yun yung main na halo actually, yung Arabica.
Yung Robusta is for the taste, pag gusto mo ng medyo mas mataas na caffeine. For Arabica, that's grown in high areas, malamig na climate. So, yan naman nagbibigay ng aroma.
And aside from the coffee, we have another product. Cookies po ba ito? Pang terno
Lengua de gato. Yan, sakto.
Ito normally yung
Sa
yung
Baguio.
pasalubong sa
Oo.
Baguio.
Napakasarap niyan, di ba? Kaya kong bubus ng isang ganyan, isang upuan yata.
Magkakatayo.
Ginagawa ko parang popcorn yan pag sa movie.
Okay.
Ito din nadala mo sa movie house.
Kung pwede lang. Minsan kinakonfiscate kasi nila eh.
Oo nga. Okay, siguro Director, baka pwede lang natin sila i-invite ang ating mga viewers dito sa inyong trade fair.
Okay, so we're inviting actually the public to visit us at the Carousel Hall of the Festival Mall in Alabang. Starting today at 2 p.m., we're opening the trade fair and this will run up to November 28. So makikita po natin doon yung mga iba-ibang produkto ng Cordillera. So Cordillera is basically 6 provinces yan. And yung pangalan niya na Impakabsat, that is coined from the first letters of the provinces. Yeah, so if I is for Ifugao, then you have Mountain Province, Apayao, Kalinga, Abra, and then Benguet. And then we added Kabsat to signify brotherhood among the different provinces.
Yes.
And ma'am, is this free?
Yeah,
Entrance
yeah.
po?
Wala po siyang bayad pagpasok.
Okay.
And we have a promo. If you buy products worth 500 pesos, you're entitled to a raffle draw. At the end of the day, nira-raffle po yan. Then they will contact you for if you won.
Alright. So yan mga kaboss, pumunta tayo dyan at dalawin natin ang magagandang pwede natin mabili na produktong gawang Pilipino. So maraming salamat po sa inyong umaga. That was Director Grace Falgi Baluyan, ang Provincial Director ng DTI Kalinga. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat po, Sandra and Carla, for the opportunity.